All right, it is Monday AM, and here's how we're going to kick off this week. I was thinking about this earlier this morning. There's all things that happen, whether you miss the plane gets delayed, uh, electronics don't work, and you have to hotspot yourself to make your internet work, or you have to go to the dentist, or there's all kinds of things constantly coming at us. All kinds of things constantly coming at us. And it's what we do in those occasions which separates us and allows us to continue to grow. So, if we live in our principles and standards of the day, and these are the things that we just do, not because we feel like doing them, because they're part of what we do each and every single day. It could be, I work out every day. I get some sort of exercise every single day, come hell or high water. It could be as simple as that, although it's not very simple. You have to make the commitment. But once you make the commitment, and it's a commitment and it is standards and principles that you live in, it does become very simple because you made the commitment to yourself. So when all these things are coming at us and happening, a lot of people will, oh my God, it's so hot out. Oh my God, this thing's going on. Oh my God, that thing's going on. And they use those things as the excuse not to perform, not to do their best. But there's other people that are like, bring it on. Oh, it's hot. Bring it on. Make it hotter. Because it's not the condition that that stops you from doing it. It's your standards and principles. It's not always going to be comfortable. It's just not. It's not always going to be fun and games and rainbows and unicorns. But on the other side of it is where the beauty is where the success is. That's where the magic happens. And already believing in yourself. So I came up with this acronym for RISE, rise in real estate. But rise, R, relate. Are you relatable? Can you relate to others? I, imagine. Can you imagine the best outcome possible of this situation? The best outcome possible. Can you imagine? Can you already see it as already happening? S, serve. We're here to serve. That's what we do. We're here to serve. Serve ourselves and serve others. E, energy. Because we are all energy. So rise, R, relate, I, imagine, S, serve, E, energy. I truly believe if we think about it as simple as that, relate, imagine, be relatable, imagine the best outcome is already happening, serve yourself and serve others, and energy, because that's all we are. All of us are energy. And how do we raise our energy? Make sure we're putting good out there. As simple as all these things are, will make them very complex. They don't have to be. It's all about changing your mindset, changing. I made a birthday wish the other day. And my wish, well, I can't tell you my wish because I can't. I just realized I can't tell you my wish. But I made a birthday wish. And I know my wish will come true. I believe. I believe wholeheartedly that it will, and the universe and God is working in my favor. And this world, this earth world that we live in, is all about love. It's about loving people, forgiving and loving. And you don't have enemies, you don't have haters. You love them more. You love your haters more. You love your enemies more. You keep doing you and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. I guarantee you they're not sitting there waiting and wondering what you're doing every day. So August tends to be the month where a lot of people take vacations, which is cool. Take your vacation, you should. But also the people that aren't on vacation kind of slow down. They kind of slow down. And what I want to deliver this morning to you is when everybody else is slowing down, this is the time that you put more effort into it. You put a couple more hours in a day, not a week, a day. Your results will be greater because so many people right now are relaxing, taking it easy, not going hard, waiting for, oh, kids go back to school, I'll get back in there. I see it every summer. I see it every August. In fact, I will be taking my break towards the end of August, but I'm going to do something a little bit different this year. And I'll talk about that in an upcoming live of what I'm going to do during my time off, which is going to be kind of like a workcation. A little bit different, but I'm going to see how it works out. But this is the time. It's hot. It's hot. No kidding. In Philadelphia, it's hot. This is when people are like, oh, I don't feel like going out today. Oh, I don't feel like going to see that house. Let's move it to tomorrow. Don't do that. Don't say, I don't feel like, you know what? I could do it later or do it tomorrow. One of the things I see, if you're like me, you look at your schedule and you're like, okay, most most people are like, they look at the schedule and the schedule is, oh wow, what am I doing today? No, 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 no. We got to look at the schedule before when we get up at 8 a.m. and look at what am I doing today? We should already plan that. But if we did not, if it's not planned, we're going to go ahead and get that planned this morning. So you're going to make sure, I don't care what kind of work you're in sales, you have to spend time calling people and following up. So that has to be in your schedule, in your calendar as an appointment. I put all of my calls in the calendar as an appointment. All of my prospecting in the calendar as an appointment. The only thing that can trump that is another scheduled appointment that the office schedules for me. And it could be during that time. I'll just take that and then go back to what I was doing. But that has to be in your schedule. And I would say, look at your schedule. And I talk about this on Sundays a lot. Just in case you didn't do it, it's okay. But look at your schedule for the week. Make sure everything is in that you need to get done, that is in there for the week. If you want to get great results, putting the time and putting the energy in is critical. How do you sell over 100 houses a year? One at a time. In fact, maybe two at a time because I sell a lot of my own listings. And it's all about laying the groundwork, laying the message, relaying the message, putting the time in, day out. There's not that many better listing brokers out there in Philadelphia. There's a handful. I don't know if they're better. but on the same level. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of agents. How do you get this done? And it's one at a time. How do you build a wall? One brick at a time. How do you eat an elephant? If you're eating one bite at a time. That's how everything's done. We got to take the steps, even when the conditions aren't great, meaning it's raining, it's pouring, it's too hot, it's too cold. You have a toothache, you have a headache. I had a headache the last few days, which is unusual for me. And it actually set my mood off a little bit. I noticed that. So make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're eating enough. That day I didn't eat enough, and I'm not sure if I drank enough water, and it was hot and I got dehydrated. So make sure you're doing these things so you can perform at the highest level of where you're at today. See, I was in your shoes before, a long time ago. So I know exactly how to help you get to the next level. We go in and we still do the work regardless of the conditions. That's how you win. That is how we win. And don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Just focus on yourself. And remember, rise, relate, imagine, serve, energy. Relate, imagine, serve, energy. And with that, let's go have a fantastic week, fantastic August. And let's go show them how it's done. Because you got this. And I got you. And if you have any questions, just to reach out to me directly. Let's make it a great one. Let's go. Be the solution.